officer here at Wakanda and one of the 4 co-founders, getting excited about the first day of Black History Month. And so I was going through so many different quotes from so many of our Black leaders or Black people or people that just had a statement to say. And I want to start each and every one of these calls off daily with one of the quotes that was said. And if there's something that you want said, if there's a favorite quote that you have, please, by all means, email it to me and I will announce it also. And so this morning, it's going to be every time you state what you want or believe, you're the first to hear it. It's a message to both you and others about what you think is possible. Don't put a ceiling on yourself. And that's a quote from Oprah Winfrey. And that's a quote that makes me think of a lot of times when Dr. Pat is talking about, what you can think of, you can be. It starts with us. It starts in our own mind. And I remember thinking about when that part in our first presentation where it says, we will be the most successful, reputable cannabis company in the world. First, it said Black or African American, but I took that out because I dream much further than just Black or African American. I said the possibilities is that we can be the most successful, reputable cannabis company in the world. And so here, almost 3 years later, I look at the journeys that we've been through. And a lot of you out there have been with us from day one. We've come from a mighty long way in just a short 3 years, almost, not quite 3 years yet, that we have been in business. And we were in a corporate meeting on Saturday morning, and the things that are being worked on for us to take this business to a whole nother level this year as we reset for Wakanda 3.0 is absolutely amazing. But guess what? It could never have been conceived if we had never thought of it. It could never have been conceived if we just thought of it and didn't do anything. And though we went through a lot of ups, downs, bumps, crooks, all kind of snags, pivoted each kind of way. Pandemic came on board. None of this was in the business plan, y'all, but we still persevered. And so whatever it is in your mind and whatever it is that you can conceive, then act on it because you have no absolute limits. We start today, the first day of the month. What do your goals look like for your Wakanda business? I know you're busy with another life. Some of you have jobs. We all have families. Even if it's a cat or dog, it's a family because Miss Molly was truly my family. But we all have other things going on. But we all have 68 hours in the week. Make it a priority. Make a difference. We brought something to the table. All of our products are life-changing products that people are out there because of the lack of knowledge. They will perish because they don't know that CBD can quiet some of their discomfort, their anxiety. They don't know that eating according to the blood type could change the quality of life for their future. Guys, you have that knowledge. Whatever you're dreaming about, whether your team is 1, 5, 10, or 20, go out and use what you got to make a difference in this world. We're all called. I mean, I don't care what color we are. We are all called to live our purpose. And you got to be knowing that the purpose is not going to be easy. Okay? I mean, I think sometimes we get frustrated and want to quit because I've been in this thing 3 months and I don't have the first customer. It ain't easy. First of all, it's not what's happening on the outside of us that's not easy. It's what's happening on the inside. when we can't grasp the system, when we think we need to reinvent the wheel, when we put it in our mind that, oh, if I ask her, she's going to say, oh, that's one of those things. I don't want to be involved in that. Or I don't need that CBD. Or whatever those thoughts are, guys, you got to spend some time dealing with yourself before you start talking about what's not working with the system on the outside, because you have put in your mind that you already know the system don't work. So I got to reinvent the wheel instead of just following the system that has produced jades, pearls, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, diamonds. If you ask any one of them, they will tell you that it was the system and using the system that got them there. So it starts within, with whatever we do. Dr. Duggar sent me a picture this morning of, I think, one of our first outside events. Like, we rented the hotel on Cicero, on Cicero, I think the Hilton or one of the hotels, Marriott. And we did our first Wakanda event. And I remember that our keynote that time was Coach Dan. And she took a pic, she sent me a picture of me at that event. And it blew my mind. And this was less than an hour ago. And I'm getting ready to change subjects, but it all goes together. I have been off of the flat belly 21-day cleanse now for 2 months. It was 2 months on the 29th. And I could see myself, am I gaining weight? Am I eating according to my post program? What's going on? And I said, Lewis, do you see some pounds? And he said, he ain't gonna never say nothing derogatory. He don't want to be in trouble. But he just kind of said, And so I'm like, okay, he sees what I see. I won't get on the scale. But I have made a conscious effort maybe the weekend that, I'm going back to plant-based, and after seeing the movie, The Game Changer, it was like, girl, you need to be going toward plant-based as much as you can, as fast as you can, because in that movie, it didn't matter. One day of eating non-plant-based made a difference in the way your body performs. And so I'm like, okay, so this week I've been pretty good. I've been back on one, feeling good about my choices, getting my exercise, my stretching, my yoga in. And then this morning, Dr. Duggar sends me that picture. And it's a nice picture by all accounts. Everybody looking at it will say, oh, girl, you look nice. I remember that very morning that I wore that outfit to the event. I got so many compliments. But when she sent me that picture this morning, it was like, putting that same gold dress up against that black dress. It was like, girl, you do not want to go back there. So it just reaffirmed where I'm going. And, we need reaffirming. We need to know that, hey, I'm making enough money on this job. I don't need to be trying to spend 3, 4, 5 hours a week building my Wakanda business. This job pays most of my bills. I'm getting it back. But then when you start doing just your job and saying, oh my God, this is not doing half of the things I want to do. I can't save for retirement. I can't go on vacation whenever we're able to go on vacations again. And that's my go-to all the time. What's your go-to? Because if you just give up, you're going to be in that same rut. And the reason that you started to get involved with Wakanda is going to say, oh, it's so hard. But it's not so hard. You in your own head. Just use the system. Get out of your head. And there's so many quotes that help you do that. But I'm saying, a long story short, don't go back. Once your mind is stretched, once my body went back to where it should be, I definitely don't want to go back. So if you're out there, you people that are finishing the cleanse right now, you feel like you're on top of the world. You looking good, you feeling good, and oh my goodness, you can do this forever. For those people that have been off a month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we go through different changes. But don't forget what your end goal was, what your end thing. You can fall off the horse, but you can get back up. You can get back up on your personal health goals. You can get on your business goals. So again, Beverly came on our team call yesterday and she said, you know what? We need to go back and re-educate everybody that has joined us in this business about what Wakana 3.0 is today. And you know what? I told her, you know what, Bev, I hate trying to revive the dead. But she said, oh, no, 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 no. Those people, according to Danny Johnson, and she is a trainer in the social selling industry. She said, according to her, she said, those people have already said yes to what you do. They already trust in what you do. They already saw the light at what time. And the Wakana that we're showing them now, the Wakana 3.0, is not the Wakana that they saw when they came and got started. So yes, go back and spend some time, because we have so much more to show all of those people that said yes to us, that trusted in us, that got some great results in us, but this kind of fell off the horse. It's time to get back up on the horse in their personal health, their personal wealth, their going towards their legacy and their freedom. So guys, this is the first day of Black History Month. I live Black history every day because I'm Black. I live in this world every day because I'm Black. They say we honor, but we honor the people whose shoulders we stand on every day. And we can't do it any more than honoring our health and committing to take the message out to our people, to empower them to have, create legacy, create wealth, and to have freedom. And it's a hard damn job, but guess what? We got to do it. It doesn't stop. It doesn't get easier, y'all. So if you're looking for it to be easy, sneezy, it's not going to be that, but it's going to be so well worth it. So we are kicking off Black History Month. I'm excited to see what the corporate and all the wonderful things that are going to be on our site, all our packages. I'm just flat out excited for all of us. And today is Tuesday. A lot of you guys got people coming to the dispensary to have their scans done. They want freedom. Make sure that if you're sending someone to the dispensary to have their scan done, that you immediately follow up with them so that you can get them started. See, we try. If I'm there at that table while they're doing the scan and it's over, I'm going to try to take them to the next level on ordering their product right then and there. But with trying to move people in a timely fashion, that's not always possible. But it is up to you, knowing that this is your prospect that you sent to get their scan, that now it's time for me to step up and do my business, meaning you distributors, and for you to follow up with that person if you already haven't. The best way, I say, is to make sure you have that person on that Sunday call so that they are not coming in there totally blind, because a lot of them are. But letting them know, so then when I'm talking to them about getting a package, they're ready because they have had the knowledge of having been on one of those calls and not just going through the scan and not knowing that there is a solution to whatever they're going through. So again, for anybody that has people coming to the dispensary to get their scan, make sure you follow up with them immediately. And so tonight at 7, you have the doctor's edition. And then at 8 o'clock, you have the overview done by the Medical Advisory Board. Get your people on. There is no lack of exposure to what we do at Wakana. And so my call to action to you today is to call at least 5 of the people that have been in business with you. If you've been around for a while, call them and let them know what Wakana 2.0 is, 3.0 is about. And for all of the other new people, contact 5 people. I mean, and you might have to call 20 or 30 to contact 5 to get them on tonight's call. That's my call to action. Go out and have a phenomenal, wonderful Wakana kind of day. Love you guys. Bye. See you back here tomorrow with Coach Dan.